You are going to become that girl who is always organized and has her life together, and here is how. Let's be real, every girl has looked at that woman. The one who glides into a room looking amazing, looking chic, effortlessly confident. She's productive, she's always on it. She's never late for anything and somehow still has time to work out, to look great, to have beautiful skin, beautiful hair, green juice in hand, and you know she has her 10,000 steps already completed by 10 a.m. Like, how is that even possible? We've all met a girl like this, or at least seen a girl like this online, and we ask ourselves, how the heck is she doing this all? And girl, I know you either love her, hate her, or love to hate her, but you cannot deny one thing. You want to be her. Or at least know the secret hacks that she does every single day so she can keep her life effortlessly together. Well, babe, that girl, she's not magic. She just has systems, discipline, and a vision. And good news for you, girl. Today, I am going to give you all of the micro habits that you can become productive, organized, and get your life together. Oh, wait 1 second. What was that? Oh, it's your future life calling. Would you like to answer? Okay. In all seriousness, today we are going to break down how to become that woman. And no matter how messy your life might be right now, we're gonna go and talk about how you can pick up all those pieces and put them together to build a better you. Think routines, mindset shifts, productivity hacks, wellness, glow up, everything. This is your ultimate guide. My name is Madison Haynes, and welcome to the Get Up and Glow podcast. I am your host and your self-improvement glow up fairy godmother. And this is not your regular glow up channel and tips. I'm going to hit you with some hard truths, but it's going to help you glow up. We are besties. We are part of a growing community. And within every single one of my episodes, I infuse girl action steps. So you can not only hear all this motivation and feel great, but you know the exact steps you need to take by the end of this so you can start building your dream life now. Sound good? Okay, let's get right into it. Chapter number 1, that girl who has everything together, that girl that you're so jealous of that you want to be girly. She plans her life like she is the CEO of it. I want to hold your hand while I tell you this. A woman with her life together does not wing it. She plans it. She moves with intention. And you can too, and if you want to, start using these habits. Every single Sunday or whatever day works for you, girl, make it your weekly life planning session for the entire week. Figure out all the habits you need to do, all the assignments, work tasks you need to do, where you need to be, where you need to go, blah, 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 blah. You know your own crap. I want you to take it all out or write it all down so you don't forget anything, and then take everything you need to get done this week and allocate them to different days. You could use Google Planner, you could use my favorite app in the world, Notion, and time block. Now I will say, if you are the type of girl who puts things on her to-do list in her planner and you don't do them, time block. Use the frog method, so that thing you want to do the least, you're going to do it first, which is so powerful because no longer are you like, oh, I don't want to do it. Oh, I don't want to. Nah, you know what? It's done. You woke up, you did that thing you hated, and now you can check it off your list and have a great day. Write your to-do list with priorities, not just tasks. And don't get ahead of yourself, girl, okay? Because the reason that girl looks so good, the reason that she moves just in this effortless demeanor, this like magnetic energy, is because she also allocates time to take care of herself. So don't pack too much in, and learn the difference between a habit or a task that is a genuine, urgent priority versus the ones that you are just pushing on your plate that actually provide not that much value, and no one would even know if you didn't do it at all. Planning your day is planning your success. When you know your next move, your anxiety disappears. Why? Because you can wake up every single day and you know exactly where you need to be, what you need to do to take action. Your It Girl action steps of the week. Pick a planner. It could be digital, it could be physical, whatever you want, and do the whole weekly unpacking, organization, task thing we just talked about. Integrated with that, I want you to pick a day that works best for you, and this could change every week, and do a 30-minute admin task and allocate an admin hour or 30 minutes to your day. What is this? This is dedicated time to make sure you're not falling off on that boring crap you don't want to do. Paperwork, bills, booking doctor's appointments, those things that we keep putting off, okay? Once a week, you're gonna have 30 minutes to an hour allocated to put an ambiance on your TV and get to work on that crap that you hate. You need to start treating your calendar calendar like it is your boss. Girl, if it is not scheduled, it is not real. Block time for your workouts, deep work, errands, everything. Schedule your life like you are running a company, because you are. The company is you, okay? If you have to go to work, you show up every day at 9 o'clock. If you need to get a task done for school or work, you best believe you're going to go work hard and hand that in before the due date. So if you treat your work like such a priority, but you're not treating yourself like a priority, why is that? Why do you think that is more valuable than taking care of yourself or doing the things you need to do to keep your own life running? Start each morning with a morning brain dump. Dump all of your thoughts into a notes app or a journal. Clear the chaos and then organize it. Your mind is a tool, not a storage unit, okay? Don't leave all of that stuff up there. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to do that. Write it down, okay? Figure out when you're actually going to do it. Go and look at your day planner and schedule in time to do it. If it pops into your head, when you think, oh, I need to do that, write it down, okay? Don't leave it, write it. Use the rule of 3, okay? Pick 3 non-negotiables that you need to do every single day that you know have the highest value. It makes you feel the best, like you have your life together. And make sure you do them. For me, it is making my bed every single day, dressing in an outfit that makes me feel good, and putting my kitchen to bed at night. And girl, stop with these endless to-do lists. You are not here to be busy and burnt out and hate your life. You are here to be effective and build a life that you love living. And if you are the type of girl that assigns a million things on her list and never gets them done for you to feel like crap, maybe that's the problem. Maybe you're trying to put too much on your list, okay? Maybe instead try and figure out, you know what? This can be allocated later in the week. You know what? Maybe I can automate this task. You know what? Maybe I can get help for doing this task. For instance, if you hate grocery shopping and it takes up 2 hours of your week, maybe Instacart isn't a great investment. If you absolutely hate deep cleaning your house, maybe once every 3 months, you hire a cleaner to do it. And I know who has the money for that. You know what? You do. Because you go order Uber Eats, you go order your $8 Starbucks lattes, girl. If you cut out a habit like that may or may not be providing no or little value to your life, to bring a habit that actually can make you so much happier and save you time, tell me you wouldn't be a better woman. And don't forget that girl who walks into the room that gives like main character energy. She's not a chaotic stress ball. How? We ask ourselves this, you know what? Implement goddess gaps. I like to call them goddess gaps. So in between little pockets of your day, no matter how busy it is, take time for you. Take time to get outside for a 5-minute walk. Take time to take a sip of green tea and look out the window, okay? If you're moving around constantly and you're nothing but a big ball of stress, that is going to harm your energy. Being calm is truly every it girl's superpower. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. That is a huge priority. Chapter number 2, that girl, her space matches her standards. You cannot feel organized in a chaotic environment. You spend an entire weekend cleaning just to find it messy in 2 days. Does that sound familiar? The reason for that is because you do not have systems that you can stick to. So instead of cleaning everything for a whole straight weekend and saying, I promise to change, I'm never going to do this again, I'm never going to let it get that bad again. How many times have you said that, girl, okay? I know this is not the advice you want to hear, and I know this is not the typical advice, but again, I'm going to hit you with some hard truths. You keep saying you're going to change and you're not changing. Maybe you need to change the system. The problem is genuinely you. But you know what? You could go and keep saying, I'm going to change, and if you're struggling to change, maybe change your systems to match your weaknesses. What does that mean? If you are notorious for dropping every single one of your clothes onto that chair, replace that chair with a storage bin with a lid, okay? So instead of you throwing your clothes on a chair when you take them off, you now can open a bin with a lid, throw them in the bin, close the bin, and you know what? Now your room looks organized, and now your room looks clean. And you know what? If that system works for you, because you know that when you take off a shirt, you know where it is, it's all in that bin, you know it's in that bin, you just open it up and you can go and grab it. Now, would it be better to fold up your clothes, to put them away? Absolutely. The reality is, if you are the type of girl who keeps saying she's going to do that and you don't do that, find systems that will work with you, not against you, until you're able to be the type of girl who doesn't need to put it in a bin, who can actually put it away. If you struggle to clean your house and you feel like you have no time, just implement little pockets of cleaning time, okay? If you're waiting for your shower to heat up, clean the toilet. When you're waiting for your coffee to be brewed in the morning, go and wipe down the kitchen. You get the point. Now, if you're trying to be that woman and organize your entire life, girly, here are my favorite micro habits. The 10-minute closing shift before bed, okay? POV, you're working that job where you need to go and close up shop, okay? You wipe down everything, make sure it looks good for the next day, for when the people who are working the morning shift come in. That is what you're gonna do for your house. Allocate a 10-minute timer. Why? Because having an hour to clean, oh my gosh, so daunting. 10 minutes is 10 minutes. It's not that long. It's less intense. Set it for 10. Do whatever you need to do. Again, that will help you feel the best. That generates the highest value. So if your kitchen's a mess, start on that. Don't start on picking up a few little tiny things that are on the floor. Aim for those big tasks first that will make the biggest difference. I can promise you that 10 minutes actually makes a big difference, and do this every single night, and girl, your life will change. You will go from messy to organized, or at least a little bit more like that woman. Again, going back to scheduling. Schedule everything. Don't just think, oh, I need to do the laundry. No, plan it, okay? Have a laundry day. Have a dish schedule. Have a schedule that automates in terms of you ordering your groceries and what you're going to order. Automate everything. Those constant tasks you need to do every single week, don't just leave them in your head, okay? Write them down and schedule them. Create systems for your space. And again, make sure that they work for you, work for your family. If your front entryway is a mess because no one wants to go put their shoes perfectly in order, have a little bin or a closet or something for people to actually put their shoes in and close it up. My fiance has ADHD and I do not have time to constantly be picking up after him. So what I learned is how to create systems that work for him so he can keep organized to me, where I feel like all the surfaces are clean, where I feel like there's not that much clutter, but he doesn't feel like there's so much resistance to it. It's a system that works for him, not against him. Now, with that being said, girl, if you're not the type of girl who's type B, who's trying to get it all together, and you're already a type A girly, come on, you know what you gotta do, okay? You're gonna hang up that coat when you get home. You're gonna put your bag down where it belongs. You're gonna wipe it down, wipe your shoes down, girl. You have systems for everything. You know your day, you do your laundry. You know that what vitamins you're gonna take in the morning. You know your morning routine, your night routine, what you're gonna be wearing the next day because you laid that ish out. You meal prep every Sunday to have high protein lunches so you know what you're eating throughout the week and you don't fall off. You have it together. I am telling you, stop wishing you could become that girl. Just become her by making time to plan ahead for it. And don't forget, your environment really reflects how you value yourself, or at least your mental state. A clean space truly equals a clean mind. My biggest girl action steps to ensure that you're keeping a clean space, your challenges. Start with one room this week, declutter, organize it. Download that Fly Lady app, girl. I talk about it all the time. It's free and it's gonna keep your ish together. It gives you weekly zones that you need to clean to make sure you're staying up to date with your deep cleaning ish. Check them all off, you're good to go. Don't you forget about that 10-minute closing shift. Implement that tonight. And this is the tiniest little habit, but leave each room cleaner than you found it. Before you exit, just pick up something, tidy up something every time before you leave. Chapter number 3, she fuels her body like it is her business, because it is. High-performing women don't starve themselves, okay? They nourish, they hydrate, they portion. That girl who always looks effortlessly good and you think, how does she do it? I'm struggling so much. I'm gonna tell you the hard truths, but the truths that are actually going to finally help you get that together. Let me preface this by saying I lost 50 pounds. I've always been up and down in my weight, and I have been on a long weight loss journey, and this is what finally worked for me. So I could tell you all the stuff that I should be telling you, or I could tell you the stuff that actually worked for me. Don't skip breakfast. I know you might think, oh, this is gonna help me lose weight. It won't. It's just gonna make you binge eat later, okay? Have breakfast and make sure you have a high protein breakfast to start your day. I love eating eggs in the morning. It's my thing. And do not, under any circumstances, I know you're not gonna like this, and it sucks, it does, but it's changed my life. Do not drink your coffee before you eat your high protein breakfast. Eat first, hydrate first with electrolytes, then drink your coffee. Meal prep your lunches. You're a busy girl. You go to work and school. I get it, girl, me too. Every single week on Sunday or Saturday or whatever, meal prep your high protein lunches. It's gonna keep you full. It's gonna make it so much easier to eat healthy, and you can make them taste great too. There's a million TikTok meal prep recipes out there. Drink your water like it is a lifestyle, girl. You should never be without your water bottle. When someone sees you, okay, you should always have water in hand. Obviously, working out, moving your body goes into this, but we're talking more about fueling your body with food in this chapter. So I will say, I tried 1,000,001 diets. None of them worked for me. I always fell off. I love fast food. I love food in general. I love sugar. It wasn't until I just said, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to eat whatever I want. I'm just going to portion control. Girl, that's what finally helped me lose the weight. I will literally eat whatever I want. Of course, I try to do high protein meals for my actual meals. But when I go get fast food, I get fast food. I get whatever I want, but I order from the kids menu. If I want ice cream, I'm not gonna say, oh, I went to the gym today or I'm not allowed to eat ice cream. No, I just order 1 scoop instead of 2 or 3. I want that brownie after dinner. Okay, I order it, but then I split it with my fiance. I don't eat to stuff myself to the point where I feel super full now. I just keep eating until I feel full, and then I stop. I'm just no longer the whole, oh my gosh, I can't move, I have to unbutton my pants. It's, I feel satisfied, that is amazing, my body has what it needs, and now I'm done. And because I don't restrict certain foods that are bad and I let myself eat whatever I want, I know that I'm going to be able to have it again. Opposed to before when I was dieting, that like one piece of cake, I would end up eating 2 or 3 because I knew that might be the last chance I could have cake for a really long time. No, I eat cookies whatever I want. I eat my chocolate whenever I want. I just make sure to portion control. And do not forget, energy is your most valuable currency. That is what makes you magnetic. That girl, that woman that you want to become, that has that je ne sais quoi, it's her magnetic. She's magnetic, and she wouldn't be magnetic if she was starving herself, overworked, super stressed, not drinking water, not taking care of herself. You know what? She would have eye bags. She would have her hair as a mess. Her life would be a mess. That girl doesn't have her ish together. The better you fuel your body with healthy foods, with protein, the better you will feel, the sharper you will think, and the hotter you will look. Saying, girly, give me the It Girl action steps, you know I'm here to deliver. I like to use the plate method. Half my plate, veggies. 1/4 of my plate, protein. Sometimes a half, depending on how much I've worked out that day or plan to. And the other 1/4 is carbs. Carry your water bottle everywhere you go, girl. No excuses. Stop viewing food as good versus bad. Eat what you want, but in moderation, and up your step intake, okay? Try to get 10,000 steps in a day. I know it is so hard, but try. Get up and move throughout your day. Go out and walk with your friends. When you do hang out with friends or socialize, try to get moving to be social. Go and say, let's have coffee, let's have tea, and go for a walk. Opposed to just like sitting on the couch and chatting. Like, you can chat and like go for a cute walk by the beach. You know, that is a great way to get in more steps and you will see results. Stop viewing movement as punishment. It is power. Now let's talk a little bit more about movement, okay? Stop viewing movement as punishment. It is power. Aim to work out like 3 to 5 times a week. This could be whatever the heck you want it to be, okay? This depends really on what body type you want. If you want that lean Victoria's Secret angel physique, try to weightlift, try to do Pilates, more sculpting exercises. If you want a more muscular build, obviously lift more, up your protein intake. Have a workout schedule, but don't make it rigid. Make it work with you. Just make sure you don't negotiate it, okay? If you say you're gonna show up to the gym every Tuesday, unless you are genuinely sick, show up to the gym. If you're having an off day, just go walk. Walk for 30 minutes on the treadmill. You still showed up, that is still a win. Your body craves movement. So this is how you're going to sculpt your dream self with these It Girl action steps. If you are someone who struggles to stay consistent with the gym, or you just don't know where to start, fitness classes are amazing, okay? You can do them at Good Life. You can do them at your local YMCA. They don't have to be expensive. They can be community classes. Again, 10,000 steps minimum in a day. You don't have money for a fancy Fitbit or an Oura Ring, girl, no problem. I don't have one either. I have a $20 little pink cute pedometer that clips onto my pants and I got it on Amazon. You might think, oh, I don't have time. Okay, you have 5 minutes. And I know you do because you doom scroll for longer than that. 5 minutes in your morning, at night, whenever works for you, do a little YouTube Pilates exercise. And on your busiest days when you are like, I'm so stressed out, stretch. Okay, go to the bathroom if you're in the office, take 3 minutes to just stretch. If you're at home, amazing. Pull up a 5-minute little stretch video and stretch. This will change the game and you will find you even work more productively afterwards. Chapter number 5, she looks so put together even though she's not even trying. It's not about vanity, it's about your personal power. That girl that everyone's like, how does she do it? How does she do it all? I bet you she has a signature style. She has a signature scent. And she has a bare minimum daily beauty routine. Her nails are always done. Her hair is always brushed and glossy. She always has this like go-to outfit. And I know what you're saying, well, I'm too busy for that. Too busy, girl. There's no excuses. You want your hair to look good? Amazing. This Garnier hair honey was less than $10. You don't need the Gazoo hair oil, okay? You go, you watch your TV show at the end of the night, because I know you do it. Put a pump on, put it through your hair, brush your hair as you watch TV, okay? Throw your hair up in some heatless curls, bada bing, bada boom, your hair's gonna look good. Right now, today, this took me no time at all. My curls, heatless curls. That's it, done. And once a week, use face masks. I know you think it's gonna take so much time, but when you integrate the self-care into your TV time, which I know you're already doing, your life will change. Just automate things. Make it easier for yourself in the morning. Again, heatless curls. Dye your brows at night so you don't have to go fill them in the morning. Have a uniform. What do I mean by this? Have a uniform that's like your go-to and just switch up the colors, okay? So cute pair of slacks, a cute little high neck top, and a bolero. You do the same thing, get the different colors. There you go. The thought is out of it. You throw it on, you go, you look great, and Bonus points if you don't have to iron it and the fabric is wrinkle free. When you look good and you feel pretty, you act like that version of you has the highest standards. And I know what you're thinking, like, I know it's just so hard sometimes, I'm in a rush, or I just don't feel like it. Okay, here are the action steps that are going to help you look effortlessly chic all of the time. Pick 3 outfits that are your go-to polished looks for 3 different occasions, okay? 1 is work or school, 1 is your at-home vibe, and 1 is out with your friends, out on a date type of thing, okay? So have like a standard uniform for each. One that when you're having a busy day, when you're having an off day, you can pull. Bonus points if they're comfortable, because there's going to be less resistance to that. And there you go, the thought is done. No matter how busy you are, no matter whatever you're thinking about in the day, you already know, oh, going on a date, okay, pulling one of these outfits. Going and working from home today, okay, pulling that cute pink athleisure set. Going to the office, okay, there you go, done. Act like you were like a main character, cartoon character who just looks the same and looks effortlessly perfect all the time. Just automate everything. Chapter number 6, she knows when the fall off is coming and plans ahead for it. Even the girls who have it all together don't have it all together all the time. They just don't let you know it. The difference is they see it coming. Now, what are the habits to see the burnout, the crash out coming, and how to avoid it and how to completely swerve in the other direction, girl? I'm about to give them to you. That girl tracks her mood, she tracks her cycle, she tracks her habits, and she knows herself. You need to know yourself to grow yourself. So if you start realizing, ooh, I'm feeling more resistance with my daily to-do list, or ooh, I'm starting to like really start having that negative self-talk come back because I'm in my luteal phase, whatever it may be, once you know, ooh, I'm recognizing there's a shift in my energy, a shift in the story I am telling myself, they take action right away. They just don't let it go and let it spiral. Recognize your burnout signs and then build in rest days. Say, okay, I'm burning out. I'm going to stop before it gets too bad because I cannot afford a crash out, and I'm pivoting, and have a whole plan when you feel overwhelmed to pull it back, to pull back on the habits that you don't absolutely need to do and incorporate more time for self-care, more yoga, more meditation, more just bed rotting time if you need to, because it can be productive to bed rot if it's going to help you prevent a burnout where you'd be bed rotting for days and days, weeks and months even. And that girl has recovery rituals, okay? What does this mean? If you know you feel amazing when your space is super clean, before she gets burnt out, she goes and cleans her space because she knows that gives her that mental boost she needs. Or she journals it out right then and there. Or sometimes gives herself a good cry. She talks to someone. She gets the help she needs, okay? Before it gets too bad where she doesn't have the motivation to do that. Being that girl doesn't mean you never fall off. It just means you're bouncing back faster because you've already prepared for the storm. It just means you bounce back faster because you've already prepared for the storm, because you know that a storm is always going to be coming. Think about it this way. You're a girl with a beautiful pool in your backyard. You love to go swim in it every single day. But one day you wake up and the weather's not perfect. It's actually thunderstorming. You could go jump in that pool when it thunderstorms, but we all know what would happen. Would that be productive? Absolutely not. Maybe instead you stay inside, you pull back a little bit, you watch a movie, and that doesn't seem as productive. You might think, oh, I set out to do this, but now I can't. That is fine, because you know what? Sometimes when it's storming, the best bet is to make sure you stay safe and you stay inside. Chapter number 7, she lives with main character energy. Having your life together isn't about habits, it's about identity. Habits like talking to yourself like you are the love of your life. That girl who has it all together has boundaries, has standards, and she never compromises on them. And she seeks growth constantly in books, in podcasts, therapy, coaching, which can be so crazy expensive, okay? I get it. I know what you're about to say, which is why there's so many girls out there who want to become the hottest, happiest, healthiest version of themselves, but they struggle. They struggle to find a community of girls who are doing the same, girls who get it, girls who can give them actual tips and action steps to work on themselves, to feel better and better themselves in the process. And I picked up on this because I heard about it from a lot of you. So I created the Glow Up Academy. What is this? It is the exclusive club for the girls who get it, the girls who want to work on themselves and have a little bit of extra one-on-one time to do it. What is included in the Glow Up Academy? You get 2 bonus podcast episodes on Spotify where you can go and you can ask me your questions. You can ask me for advice on anything, and I give you tailored advice integrated into each of those 2 bonus monthly episodes. We also work together and go deeper and really talk about the It Girl action steps that we need to do to build our dream life. It is unfiltered, so we can talk about whatever we want. We can have bestie energy. I can say whatever I want to say without fear of being demonetized. And the best thing of all is it's literally less than a cup of Starbucks coffee, girl. It is only $2.99 a month Canadian. If you want to join the Glow Up Academy, you can go onto any of the Spotify episodes that have the locked icon that says Glow Up Academy or Unfiltered. Click on it and Spotify will guide you along the way to subscribe. And for those of you who are unable to subscribe, no worries, girlie. I still love you. We are still absolute besties. Of course, comment down below whatever episodes you want to see from me, and I will do my absolute best to incorporate them into the typical Get Up and Glow episodes. Being her means believing that you deserve that life, believing you can achieve it, and taking action. I want you to write a letter to your future self 1 year from now. What is she doing? What is the life she's living? What do you hope for her? And then I want you to take one non-negotiable something that spoke to you from today's episode, and start right now. Do it every single day. I want to say a special thank you to every single person who takes the time to like, to subscribe, to comment. That really helps my channel grow so much. It warms my heart so much reading all of your comments, and you guys really mean the absolute most to me. Don't forget that girl who has her life together that you wish you could be, she's intentional, and you can be too. She plans, she resets, she nourishes, she moves, she radiates, and she doesn't let a bad week stop her from living her dream life. Becoming her, that starts right now. You've got this, girl. Now you have all of the It Girl action steps to build your dream life, to get your life back together. The only question left is, are you ready to get up and glow?